Time to bring the thunder. Let the heavens rage! Zeus!
Hello everyone, Altato is here back again with another gameplay video, Reiju versus Buggy. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this current meta OP12, but also what you think about Blue Buggy. What do you think about Reiju? I would appreciate it a lot to share some comments with you guys, some ideas, some inputs. So let's go deep into this game. I won the dice roll, and if I'm not wrong, I choose to go second here, which was probably a mistake. I forgot that Buggy loves to go first. So you see, if you do not play the TCG for a longer period, you forgot certain basic things, but never than that, I had a perfect start with searchers. I think I have the stage in my hand. I drew it, if I'm not wrong. Let me check. Yeah, I have the stage in my hand. Playing it here for sure. Trashing EGG just to have a look if I can find a small one. Here we go. There is a small EGG, which is probably the key card in this matchup. So you want to spam as many EGGs as possible, because if the promo Buggy comes, basically all other bodies I have are useless. I mean the big Reijus, both of them, and Porsche too, because they can't swing. So my opponent uses this event, which it can draw 2. I had here Gum Gum Lightning trigger, which I was thinking about to use it, but I think Gum Gum Lightning I need just to be able to remove the promo Buggy in combination with EGG. So my second turn I swing 5, I got a 1k, using small EGG into big, draw 1 and go for 7. My opponent takes it. I mean, I'm quite healthy in my hand. The thing here is I could also not use the stage ability, because I rather want to spend the 1k counter when my opponent attacks, but I need to find all EGGs as fast as possible. So I will definitely use it every turn just to make sure I can get deeper into my deck and find my pieces I need. So my opponent's third turn, which is the 5-turn turn, I think the strongest turn here of my opponent. Let's see if she's able to put the promo Buggy on the field. She used leader ability, played I think Croc Mihawk, and now let's see. No, there was no promo Buggy. Who is this? I don't even know the character. Probably, what was it? Draw 3, trash 2, probably. I think so, yeah. It's really nice artwork of the Buggy. I think this was like this special thing where Black Beard Shanks and Pluffy, or the Black Purple Luffy, was in there too. Like the 4, how they call them? I don't know, the 4 kings? No. You guys know that I don't watch the anime, so I'm not 100% sure if anything happens in the anime. Of course, I got spoiled by friends and also sometimes on YouTube when I browse. So I know some sequences, some stories, but in general, I always get informations from my friends about the anime too. So seeing this card the first time, she explained to me what is happening here, and checking what she trashed away. So in this case, probably she does not have promo Buggy in her hand, I would assume. So here I have options. With 5 dons I can definitely play Sanji Searcher to find this Ichichi. There are even 2. So 1 goes to the bottom, which means there is 1 more left in my deck. In the top area or in my 3 lives. Using stage trashing the Ichichi to be able to filter this so-called death card, because the big Ichichi has no counter power. Taking here a 2k. Small Reiju could be actually also an option, just to be able later, maybe in next turn, to be able to get some cards back into my hand. So going here with 6 first, asking for a 2k, and then definitely playing Porsche into probably Porsche into Ichichi combo. I mean, there could be also an option to play Porsche into Reiju, just to make sure that I have the Ichichi for later stage if my opponent plays the Buggy promo, so I can KO it with Ichichi ability and Gum Lightning. So putting here down a small Ichichi and a big Ichichi tells me that the other 2 Ichichis are now in the bottom half of my deck. So I have to make sure to be able to go through my deck as fast as possible so that I see those Ichichis back, because now I have only access to 2 of them. Swinging here with 7, my opponent takes the life, passing the turn. I think now it will be a very good time to... I mean, I only have Porsche, which would be affected by the promo Buggy ability. So it wouldn't even be so bad. I mean, so good to play it. So here, my opponent uses leader ability, trashing. I think that's a Raging Tiger. Not quite sure. She played another Croc Mihawk using the ability, and now playing again something else, which I don't know. I'm really not familiar with the Buggy deck, to be honest, especially in this meta. So she's explaining me like what this card is doing. So yeah, I think this game I knew a little bit like what the strategy of Buggy is, but I faced myself in a situation where I definitely recognized that I forgot some, let's call it, game knowledge about certain decks, which I just didn't face for a longer period now. So that's why asking so many questions. So first swing was 5. I counter out. I think this is another 5 if I'm not wrong. Giving here a 2k. Because I was here thinking like, okay, if I'm giving here another chopper, because the situation could be quite dangerous for me as well. There are 2 Croc Mihawks. I mean, if she pressures me down, somehow I have to build defense as well. So that's why, yeah, I was thinking to keep this chopper, taking here another bigger swing. So now I think it's a 9k swing if I'm not wrong. Going into my turn now. Let's see, I have some options available. I have 7 cards in my hand, which could be problematic if I want to use Reiju ability. So I think the workaround here is to play Chopper and Reiju and then use Reiju ability to be able to draw 3 again with the big Reiju and leader effect. I could also start by searching with stage, but I would here prefer... I mean, yeah, I think I would prefer to use this play as explained. Just to draw first and then start to use stage ability. I have Judge in my hand as well. I'm not sure if Judge here is necessarily helpful. I don't really think so. I mean, my opponent has a Dawn open, which signalizes probably an event. But those 2 Sanji searchers are definitely not useful at the moment because there is no promo Buggy on the field. Yeah, so I decided my way. So it is definitely Chopper and Reiju time. So that's why I swing here 5, 6 and probably 2 times 7. Here I could start to swing into a character. Just asking for more cards. I think only 2 left if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's a 7k. Croc Mihawk. I think going into the Croc Mihawk could be an option. Or trying to clear first the 5k body there. So... Oh, interesting. Am I thinking here to use Gum Gum Giant to get rid of at least 2 of his bodies? Here we see an event. I don't know what this one does. Let's see it. Probably something like plus, I don't know how much, 3k. So 1 card left, I could... this is a blocker over there, so it didn't matter even. Okay, let's see. Here goes Chopper, Chopper ability, ramp 1, and then, yeah, as I predicted, Reiju. Let's do Reiju ability, because as I told you guys, my 2 other big EGGs are in the bottom of my deck, so I need to filter through my deck to be able to find them as fast as possible. Here, probably with the stage, interesting that I'm trashing Porsche. I think I should have trashed Judge, because I'm only on 4 Dawns. If I want to play him, I definitely need to play first Black Maria to be able to ramp all the Dawns missing and then try to play him. So here my opponent has 3 cards. I think with Reiju and Porsche on my field. Buggy could be a good call here, promo Buggy. Just to make sure that those two bodies are not able to swing. So swinging 9 here into EGG. I have a definitely good amount of cards in my hand. Yeah, could think about blocking, but what could be a little bit risky is if I block and then she decided to even swing bigger. So that's why I counter it out first. And now if she decides to swing, yeah, another one, probably I can, yeah, block. Using leader ability to play. Here we go. Promo Buggy. Finally. All 3 cost and 4 cost characters are not able to swing. I was just making sure that, and then she can play with the promo Buggy another card. I think this is a blocker. Not quite sure. I was just making sure that I can KO the Buggy. I was not sure anymore if the Buggy has somehow a protection. But it has not, so I am able to KO Buggy. She swings 5 with the character, another 5 with the leader. I need to make sure here to not go too fast down in life as well. So I was thinking here, should I use the small Reiju or should I give here a 2k? I think the small Reiju is quite helpful, especially if I want. I could play 2 things and play her over the Reiju I do have on my field, just to be able to get it back on the field with my leader. I mean with the small Reiju. So her field looks not bad. I'm still going through my deck, and I think sooner or later I should be back on this position where the EGG slowly will pop up. Interesting. I mean, I could play Black Maria here, just to make sure that I have enough downs for Judge next turn, and then play the small Reiju over the big Reiju. This could be an option. Or I use stage trashing Judge, just to have a look if there is anything on the top of my deck. But I think my opponent has, she has 0 cards in hand, which I will be probably safe enough to clear the whole board. I have Gum Lightning 2, so I could also get rid, for example, of this. I think it's a blocker first. Then I can go with both EGGs and my leader into the character, so I would clear the whole board, which could definitely make sense too. Thinking here what the best options are, what kind of big rangers I have in my trash. Gum Gum Lightning carrying here the blocker. And then I draw one. Drawing into a second Gum Gum Lightning is definitely nice. So like this I have the chance to get rid of the of the promo Buggy next turn. Yeah, getting rid of the whole board. And here I think I will play Black Maria and small Reiju, because the promo Buggy is not able to attack. I think it makes sense. Playing first Black Maria. Now I can play Reiju over the big Reiju on the field. So like that I have it again in the trash, and then I can use the draw 2 again. So like this I'm filtering faster through my deck. Now let's see if the EGG is coming. Not yet, not yet. Trashing stage for stage makes definitely sense. Taking a 2k, and probably in the next top 5 cards in my deck there should be an EGG. A small and a big one if I'm not wrong. Using then Black Maria's ability, ramping back to 9 downs. I cleared the board, my opponent has only 1 swing left. I have, decent amount of counter power in my hand. So I think it looks quite good for me. Of course, my opponent was a little bit unfortunate that she did not saw promo Buggy on the right time. I think she could apply much more pressure. Here a huge swing into EGG, which I'm definitely not willing to counter out. So I let it die like this. I have again another EGG on my in my trash, so I just need to find the small EGG. So I'm still not able to swing with Reiju and Porsche here, but there would be a workaround if I could find a small EGG here. I'm thinking here about to play, Judge. So trashing 2 cards. Yes. So here I can play EGG and Reiju if I'm not wrong. Interesting. I decide only to play, I decide only to play EGG. And here a little mistake. I thought I already have a big EGG on my board, but of course I need first to do I need first to cheat out my big EGG with the small EGG to give minus 2000 to Buggy, and then I'm able to KO a 6000 or less with Gum Gum Lightning. If I'm not wrong, I will realize this now. Yeah. I was not sure anymore. Yeah, this definitely does not work, so first EGG into big EGG, minus 2k, then lightning, Gum Gum Lightning, and then I'm again able to swing with Reiju and Porsche. Exactly, so like this. Let's do it the right way, guys. Minusing 2, KOing Buggy, and now I have 5 swings. So it will be 5, 5, 5, 7, 7. Let's see if I'm already now able to win the game, or if my opponent still has enough counter. So no trigger, another swing, no trigger, swing 5, there is a counter, swing 7. Little misplay here, I could actually use Judge's ability before, but I missed it. I think I'm already also mentioning it now. So I could maybe already win this turn, but I think it even doesn't matter because my opponent has no board, I have a full board. 0 life for my opponent. I don't see here any options for a comeback. Yeah, Ichichi is definitely a key card here. The judge play could be also quite interesting to go this route. So let's say you basically make sure that you have by turn 4 or 5 enough dons to immediately play judge, just to be able to spam your board more. And yeah, I think at the beginning, I remember of the game, I was thinking like, okay, actually this is a hard matchup because if I don't see any Ichichis, the promo Buggy is hurting a lot. But on the other hand, if I have Ichichi Gum Gum Lightning combo, it is good again. So here, yeah, my opponent tried the best, but it's finished here. I will go for game. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next time. Bye bye.